the dual catch can system is actually, in my opinion, a better buy than the single catch can system. As you guys can see, it is worth it.
What up, what it is, what's happening YouTube? It's your boy Srtfied, and I'm back with another banger for you guys. Y'all already know what's up. If you're not a subscriber to this channel yet, welcome to Srtfied Official. But do me a favor, go and smash that subscribe button. You know why? Because it don't cost me nothing, don't cost you nothing. Just click that red button for me. So if you clicked on this video, you probably just like me, and outside of the visual and performance aspects that you can do to your Bronco, you're actually trying to add something that enhances the longevity aspect. So the parts that I'm going to get installed on my Wildling today is the Mishimoto dual catch can system. So there are plenty of options on the market right now that you can choose for catch cans, and majority of them just has the single catch can system. Well, the single catch can system just protects the PCV side. Well, the dual catch can system not only protects the PCV side, but it also gives you that added protection on the CCV side. So that's why I chose the Mishimoto dual catch can system. All right. So the parts that come in the box, it comes with a beautiful bracket. It comes with every nut, washer, zip ties, everything that you need for install: hose clamps, your 4 hoses, and of course your catch cans. So the catch cans from Mishimoto are actually baffled. All right, so just to show you guys a quick, if you guys can see that, they're baffled. They're nice, they have some weight to it. It does not feel cheap. So yeah, let's get this thing installed.
So the first thing that you want to do is actually mount the catch cans to the bracket. All right, you're going to need a 2.5mm Allen key for that. You have to take off the 3 screws on each one of those catch cans and you mount them right on here. All right, so you take the screws out, you place the bracket on top of it, and then you screw them back into it as such. It should look just like this once you're done. Make sure that these holes right here are facing forward. The best way to do that is making sure that the Mishimoto labels are directly up top. Next, you want to get a set of wire cutters such as these or smaller, and you want to cut off the zip ties holding on the wire loom on the back of your engine bay. It's literally just this one right here and that one, and then you literally just pull this out from the actual mounting tabs that they're mounted to, because that's where the bracket is going to be mounted to. Next, you want to get the supplied self-locking nuts and washers and install the assembly onto the bracket itself. So you slide this hole over this side, and the same thing on the other side. You put the washer on and then the self-locking nut and torque it down. For this step, I used a 10mm socket, an extension, and ratchet. Next, you're going to want to remove the PCV side hose. The easiest way to do this is there's a clip under here. You press on this and you just lift out. Same on this side. Press, lift out. All right, next is to remove the hose from the CCV side. This hose is a little more challenging, so please be patient when you're removing this hose. One of the tools I definitely recommend you get is a pick tool. So the best way I can do it, I did get it loose already because it's going to be hard to shoot and remove it at the same time. But what I did is down here, as you can see, this is the CCV hose right here, and it goes down to this piece right here. All right, so the best thing I did is I took my pick, I slid it right in here, I kind of maneuvered it down, and then I twisted it up. You're gonna hear something break, which is fine because you're not gonna be reusing this hose anyways. So as soon as you twist up, just start wiggling it out towards the back until it actually pops out. All right, please be careful. Please take your time with this. Do not get frustrated because you do not want to break this piece right here. Same with up here. When this is on like that, as you can see, the plastic is already broken off. What I did when it was on like that, I took my pick tool, I went under here, and I just twisted until it cracked. When it cracked, I was able to pull it right out. And just to show y'all the pieces right here, just to give you guys an interior view of it, just in case you want to know. But I made sure to get all the plastic pieces that came out. This one didn't break, it just cracked, but you can see the little tab right here that you can press with your pick tool for it to slide out. Next, you want to install your provided hose attachments. Let's not drop that, but yeah, make sure you install these on there. You use the threaded side, and then you use a 17mm box wrench to tighten them down nice and snug. All right, don't over torque them, but get them nice and snug. Before you attach your hoses, make sure you don't forget to tighten up your catch cans. Also, don't forget to add the Christmas tree zip ties on your wire loom and install those on the back of the bracket. Alright, now everything is ready to go. The last part that you will have to do is just install the hoses. So the hoses are all different lengths, but the two that are almost the same length go on the PCV side. The longest and shortest go on the CCV side. So make sure before you actually go up there, make sure you attach your hose clamps, slide those in, and then you're ready to install them. Installation of the hoses is really simple. Make sure that the side that does not have the plastic tabs goes on to the catch can side, and the side with the tabs is really simple. You just press it down and it's locked in. Same goes for both sides. In order to snug down the hose clamps, you can either use a flathead screwdriver or you can use a 7mm socket. That's gonna wrap it up for the install, y'all. It was real simple. It took about 30 minutes. It took actually a little bit longer because I was filming for you guys, but without filming, it would have taken about 30 minutes from start to finish. Real simple. If I can do it, you guys can do it. And I know the question probably is it worth it? Because I got this kit for, I believe it was like $400. They gave me a 5% coupon when I went on the Mishimoto website. You know, you enter your email and they give you a 5% off coupon. So I think it was around $400, but I'll put the link in the description below where I found the part at. And for some people, $400 is quite steep for a part that doesn't add performance. It's not visually eye-catching, but to some people it may not be worth it. But for those that are looking to get some longevity out of this thing, it is worth it. And for those that are skeptical about it, I'm actually going to show you guys how much oil these catch cans catch. So I actually have a road trip, a 10-hour one way, well, two ways, so 20 hours total. But I have a road trip planned here in the next couple of days, and I'm going to show you guys when I come back how much oil I've gotten since I've installed this. So right now, I actually have, just to show you guys, I'm show you guys exactly how much miles I have on here. 9675. All right, so when I come back from this road trip, I'm going to show you how many miles I put on it, and we're going to see how much oil that was actually caught by these catch cans. All right, I'm actually going to be doing an oil change at the same time, so that'll be the perfect time to see how much oil is in those things, and to let anybody that's skeptical about the part know if it's worth it for them to buy it and invest in it. All right, so it does protect the engine from blow by. It's a part that's not immediately noticeable, and the longevity, I would say once you get up in the higher 50, 100,000 mile range, that's when something like this is worth the investment. All right, so the next clip that you guys will see is actually after I come back from this road trip, and I give you guys a thorough review of those catch cans.
One eternity later.
All right, so it's officially been a couple of weeks later, I would say almost a month later, that I've taken this road trip to Jacksonville and back. And yeah, I put almost 3,500 miles on this bad boy since then. So let me just show you guys exactly where I'm sitting at mileage wise. Let's pull this thing up so you guys can see it. I'm at 13,097. All right, so almost 3,500 miles since we installed the catch can. So let's see how much oil these things have caught since then. So just a quick disclaimer, because I've dealt with catch cans on my previous vehicle, and I know at times these catch cans can get really tight, especially from heat cycling. You know, they can get really tight. So what I recommend is getting a pipe wrench in order to get these things off. So, but definitely use some kind of rag or whatever to between the actual pipe wrench and the catch can itself so you don't scratch it. But definitely want to invest in one of these because it can be a lifesaver if you need to dump those in an emergency situation. All right, I wanted to start with the PCV side first. So looking at, let me actually bring you guys into the sunlight so you guys can see exactly how much oil is in here. Look at that. Granted, it's not a whole lot, but you know, it's expected for a brand new vehicle. I wouldn't think there would be a lot of oil in it, but this is how much oil the PCV side has caught in 3,500 miles, well, almost 3,500 miles. So this is the CCV side. I just want to show you guys, this was the PCV side right here with the oil right there. And the CCV side, let me bring you guys back into the sunlight, but as you guys can see, has this much oil. Actually, the CCV side actually has more oil than the PCV side. So this lets me know that the dual catch can system is actually, in my opinion, a better buy than the single catch can system, because the single catch can system only goes to the PCV side. It does not include the CCV side. So as you guys can see, let me try to get both of them propped up to where I can show you guys. There we go. But as you guys can see, the one to the right here is the PCV, and this is the CCV. You let me know what you guys think in the comments if this is worth it. So as you guys can see, this thing actually caught some oil, you know, almost 3,500 miles, and it caught a decent amount of oil. Granted, it's not full or anything like that, but over time that builds up. And I am in the process of doing an oil change, which you guys will see in the next video, because I'm shooting a video at the same time on this. But as you guys can see, it is worth it in my opinion. You know, the price tag, some people feel like, you know, I don't know if it's worth it. It costs a lot. At the end of the day, it's worth the long-term investment in my opinion. So I'm gonna put the Mishimoto catch cans where you can find them in the video description below in case you guys are interested in purchasing a dual catch can system for your Bronco. But yeah, it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. But that's gonna wrap it up for today's video, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and don't forget the hashtag salute and certified drip on all your pictures and videos on Instagram. That being said, follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Srtfied_official. And until next time, YouTube, I hope y'all have a good day.